Yeah, guys, the rubble you see here behind me is all that's left of Randall Thorpe's home, and the only other two homes on the property look exactly like it. Thorpe says he and his family are facing an unimaginable loss, and he's not sure it's one they can recover from.
It's my whole life.
And in just one night, the land Randall Thorpe built his life on, a foundation set by his great-great-grandfather before him, was reduced to ash by a wildfire in Seward County.
It's my whole life down here, and to just see it devastated like that is, I can't even tell you what that's like.
Thorpe says he knew there was fire danger, but thought he was safe until he got the call from the sheriff to evacuate.
In my mind, I thought, well, maybe there'll be something left.
Unfortunately, all other firefighters were called to Oklahoma. A single fire engine from an hour and a half away in Johnson was all that came to their rescue.
That made it over this way, but that just wasn't enough to stop anything. We got in the next morning and just everything was burnt to the ground. Nothing left.
Thorpe says the family's dog died in the fire. They lost the home he's lived in for the past 40 years, his 95-year-old mother's home, another empty house on the property, and two barns.
All of that stuff was probably built in the 1920s, and it's just all gone. I just escaped with my clothes that I have on.
Along with priceless family memories, Thorpe says 800 acres of the 1,280-acre ranch burned, leaving him without much of his farm equipment and no grass to feed his cattle.
I've got tractors, combines, and other farm equipment that's just burnt to the ground.
He says the path forward is unclear, but the community is already stepping up to help feed his cattle and house his family until they can rebuild.
It's just nice to live in a neighborhood like this where people care.
Thorpe estimates his losses to be close to $1 million, but says his farm was spared and only 8 of around 200 cattle are being monitored for smoke inhalation.
I'm just doing my best to, keep everything in perspective, and we're hoping that we can rebuild.
Thorpe says he's not the only one who lost everything due to this outbreak of wildfires, and he's hoping this will be declared a federal disaster so that there's more access to the aid that would help everyone affected recover. In Seward County, Sydney Ferguson, KAKE News on your side.